Hi guys, so today I'm going to be sharing with you a few fragrances that I am currently obsessed with, I am loving, I cannot stop wearing, and that's it. I wanted to make this list 10 because 10 is symmetrical and whatever, but I don't really have 10. I wanted to just include truly the ones that I am completely in love with, completely obsessed with, and I cannot stop wearing. So anyways, let's just get into this video. It's going to be very chill, very casual. I'm just going to share with you guys some fragrances that I am just in love with. So first of all, I'm going to start out with my baby, which is Nishane Nefs. Now, this for me is the best from Nishane, hands down. I know a lot of people love Hachivat, love Annie, 100 Silent Ways, which is also a really beautiful fragrance that I truly love as well. But my favorite out of everything is Nefs. There is something so special about this creation, so beautiful, so dark, so sexy, and just everything about it for me is perfect. When it comes to an oriental fragrance and I want to wear something, more oriental, I always pick Nefs. Oh guys, I cannot even tell you how much I love it. It has a bit of leather, it's sweet, it has a fruitiness, it has a woodiness, there's some oud, but it's just blended so beautifully. It's so sexy. I cannot even tell you guys how sexy this fragrance is. I actually took it to Europe with me. It was one of like 5 fragrances that I brought on my trip to Europe a few weeks ago. I brought Nefs with me because I need it. I need to wear Nefs whenever I'm going out at night or I just want to kind of show off a little bit. That's when I choose to wear Nefs because it's a very impressive fragrance that catches attention in the best way possible. It's a bit smoky, it's dark, it's a bit leathery, a bit spicy, it's sweet. It definitely has this kind of candied, fruity sweetness to it, but in the best way possible. Wow, just a magnificent fragrance from Nishane. I absolutely love it. It's a 10 out of 10 masterpiece in my eyes. One of my favorite fragrances of all time. And yeah, you guys need to try this one. It's just magnificent. Switching it up completely, we're gonna talk about Shiseido Zen. Different fragrance completely, different price point completely. Shiseido Zen. I just got it the other day for about, I think it was about $20 US, or maybe even less. Maybe it was even less than that, like $15 or something. And I am so happy to have this back in my collection. I cannot tell you guys how happy I am. Shiseido Zen is just my favorite go-to, easy reach, everyday fragrance. It's fresh, but it's long lasting. And that's what I appreciate so much about this fragrance. It's fresh, but long lasting. You have grapefruit, it has some like kind of peppery spiciness in there. It's so smooth and well blended though. I think there is a bit of patchouli. It's just incredible. This is the original Coco Mademoiselle from Chanel. This is where it all started. I am positive that Shiseido Zen, it obviously came out first, and then I think Coco Mademoiselle was kind of a copy of this fragrance because really if you smell them, you can feel that they have like this similar DNA, but Shiseido Zen is more citrusy, it's more fresh, it's more smooth. There is definitely this smooth kind of breezy feeling to this fragrance that Coco Mademoiselle does not have. And for me, Shiseido Zen, it's just perfection. Even the name fits the juice so well because it is very calming, it's relaxing, it's just perfection. Shiseido Zen, I'm very happy to have it back in my collection, and it is one that I cannot stop wearing at the moment. My love, I'm so happy. Next up, we have a new one to my collection. It is Beat Cafe from Jus Box. Jus Box is a house that I've recently gotten into, and I am so happy I finally jumped on the bandwagon because I am so impressed. I cannot lie, the bottles and the like caps and stuff, I don't know why, but they never really appealed to me because I'm more of like, I don't know, I like more simplistic packaging, I guess. But let me tell you, I was shocked when I smelled the whole collection. Shocked. The quality, the juice, the creation, the concept of the brand, everything is so coherent and just amazing. Like it really, 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 truly impressed me. And I have so many favorites actually from Jus Box that I think I will make a video in the coming weeks because I'm so impressed. Cheeky Smile, Night Flow, Micro Love, Feel and Chill, Sirens and Sailors, I love so many of them. But the one that I want to talk about is Beat Cafe, because this is right up my alley. It's a smooth, creamy, boozy, sweet, woody fragrance. It's very, very, very woody. It has a booziness in there. It has a slight sweetness, almost a slight nuttiness to it. I'm gonna give it a quick spray so I can smell better. Oh, guys, this is sexy. This is so freaking sexy. Let me say it again. This is a sexy fragrance. This is a night out. This is a date night scent for either men or women. If you're a woman and you like to wear something a little more bold and daring, or even if you like something like Gris Chanel or Jazz Club, you would love Beat Cafe. Not because they're the same, but they're that sexy, boozy, woody, creamy, a bit sweet, intoxicating type of scent that I personally am obsessed with. Even Pierre really loves this one, and we're kind of fighting over who is going to claim it, because when one of us starts to wear a fragrance a lot, the other one cannot wear it anymore. I'm really fighting to win this one because it's my... Oh, guys, it's just, the DNA is just magnificent of Beat Cafe. Get on this one if you like that sexy, woody, sweet, creamy, slightly boozy type of fragrances. You have to try Beat Cafe. It is just the best of the best and super, super long lasting on the skin. Just amazing. 10 out of 10. So next up we have God of Fire from Stephane Humbert Lucas. Again, I have to recommend this one. I'm going to keep on recommending it until you guys get on this one because it is truly magnificent. I just cannot with this one. And the bottle, guys, the bottle for me is probably one of the most beautiful bottles that I own. Usually I do not like packaging like this. That's a little more showing, more glittery, more, I don't know how to explain it. Like I said, I'm usually a simplistic person, but this packaging, I don't know what it is, but I think it is magnificent. And I love the size as well. There is something about it. Anyways, talking about the juice. God of Fire. Oh la la, guys, it's so good. A tropical, citrusy, fruity fragrance that is just done to perfection. It has this kind of sour, zingy, like citrusy fruitiness in the top, but when it settles down, it becomes a little more sweet, a little more tropical. There is some jasmine, there is some amber, it becomes a little more sexy on the skin, and I just cannot tell you guys, this is so addictive. It also has this kind of fizzy feeling to it. I don't know how to describe it, but it has this kind of fizziness on top, almost sparkling in a way. There is some red fruits, there is some citruses, there is a little bit of florals underneath, and like I said, a bit of amber in the base. You need to get on God of Fire. I think it's quite unisex, possibly leaning a little more feminine in my opinion, but definitely a man could get away with this one for sure. Amazing fragrance. I cannot stop wearing it. It is just beautiful. I'm gonna take it on my summer vacation with me because it is exactly what I imagine for a summer getaway. This is exactly what I want to smell like. God of Fire from Stephane Humbert Lucas. 10 out of 10. Next up is Kilian's Angel Share. Now, I have to say something. When I first smelled this fragrance, and actually I've had it in my collection for about a year, I didn't like it. I'm just gonna say it totally blank. I did not like this fragrance. I did not understand the hype. I did not understand why so many people found this fragrance to be the best of the best, because for me, when I was smelling it on a tester strip, I found it to be sickly sweet, headache inducing, synthetic, a mess. Boy, did I change my mind about this. And the reason that I changed my mind is because Pierre wore it one night, and the way that he smelled, I will never forget it. It was intoxicating. Intoxicating. He didn't tell me he was wearing Angel Share, and I could not stop sniffing him the entire night. After that, I started to wear it myself, and I realized how much I love this fragrance. Do I think it's the best fragrance of all time? No, but do I think it's one of the most intoxicating fragrances? Yes, there is something about Angel Share. When you put it on your skin, it is just so good. Now, I will not take back what I said. It is very, very, very sweet, and some people might think it's too sweet. When I smell it on the tester strip, I do find it to be really, really sweet. When you put it on the skin, Oh my God, it transforms into something magnificent. It has praline, cinnamon, it has cognac, it's sweet, boozy. For me, it almost has this kind of dried fruity smell in there. It's warm, it's syrupy, a little spicy, very, very, very sexy, very sweet. But honestly guys, on the skin, this is one of the most intoxicating fragrances that you can wear. And also it projects a lot. I wasn't expecting it to, but this fragrance projects like a beast. So I was really eating my words, and honestly, it took me over a year to try this fragrance and to actually wear it myself, because I smelled it, I didn't really like it, I thought it was too sweet, a bit of a mess, etc. I smelled it on Pierre, and then after that, I completely changed my view of this scent because it is very, 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 very sexy. Angel Share from Kilian. It's a recent love, even though a lot of people loved it a long time ago. For me, it's just a recent love, and I really, really, really love it. It's not something I would wear every day because it's so hot in Dubai, but on a night out, if I'm going to a bar, if I'm going for a dinner, yes. Now we're gonna talk about probably my most recent just obsession. Like, I cannot even explain it to you guys. I know I talk about fragrances very passionately and very, I don't know, maybe you guys get a bit sick of it, but I receive a lot of fragrances all the time. I buy some, I receive some in PR, etc. So I'm trying fragrances constantly, and I cannot tell you how blown away I was with this fragrance. Just blown away. Again, I've mentioned it in so many videos, fresh fragrances, I have a hard time loving them because I just don't love them. That's as simple as I can say it. Fresh fragrances with citrus and all of that. I prefer something like God of Fire that's fresh, but it has a fruitiness and an amberiness underneath. I prefer fresh fragrances that have more going on, that are more complex and maybe have something more deep in the base. I found my ultimate fresh fragrance. Let me say it again. I could shout from the rooftops. I found my ultimate fresh fragrance that I never want to live without. It is from Sospiro and it is called Vibrato. Now, I was shocked, you guys. Oh my God, shocked. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, the thing with this fragrance is that you need to wear it. Just smelling it on the tester strip, it's beautiful, it's really nice, but you need to put it on your skin. See the reaction of the people around you and also yourself. You will see this fragrance is just incredible. I cannot say it enough. It has bergamot, grapefruit, there's some florals in there. I don't even know what the notes are, but for me it's fresh, very fresh, almost a little bit herbaceous, but just a touch, not too much. I don't want to smell like thyme and sage and rosemary. I do not want to smell like that. Just a touch. And then in the base, there is something, maybe some patchouli. There is a base to this fragrance that anchors all of those citruses and makes this fragrance just magnificent. Literally, since I got this fragrance, you guys, I have not stopped wearing it. It is incredible. Like, I feel like I'm talking about it too much now. So basically, since I got it, I have not stopped wearing it. Pierre has complimented me. I actually went and got my hair cut yesterday. I got 3 compliments at Dubai Mall, 1 at my hairdresser. There was a lady and she complimented me on my fragrance and said, Demi, you smell amazing. I think she was the owner actually of the boutique, but I'm not sure. She said, Demi, you smell amazing. And actually she knew the brand, so it was really easy to talk to her about it. Vibrato from Sospiro is my new ultimate fresh scent that I want all of you guys to go out and try. Spray it on your skin and see. It is just wow. It blew me away. I was not expecting to love it as much as I do because I have a lot of Sospiro fragrances recently, and I cannot believe that the one that is literally my favorite is the one that's very fresh, but it's the case. Vibrato, longevity and projection as well, guys. I've never experienced it on a fresh fragrance. It's so long lasting. It projects so much. Like I said, 3 compliments at Dubai Mall, 1 in Ralph Lauren, 1 at my hairdresser, and 1 in the cafe. So really an incredible fragrance. I'm gonna stop talking about it now. Just, yeah. that's it. Next up, we have a very, very, very expensive fragrance, but I have to talk about it because I absolutely love it and I want to take it with me on summer vacation. I will also take Vibrato with me, and God of Fire, and this fragrance right here. It is from Boadicea the Victorious, I'm not sure if I already said that, and it is called Valiant. Just, oh God, I almost feel guilty to recommend this because it's so expensive, but it is a beautiful, beautiful floral fragrance, you guys. So expensive. And if I could create an expensive smelling, luxurious, for a rich woman on the Upper East Side in New York City, I would create something like this. This beautiful blend of white flowers, yellow flowers, ylang ylang, mixed with some sandalwood, some vanilla to anchor it down. It is just so expensive, so beautiful, and so luxurious. It has some citruses in the top. It has some orange blossom, cherry blossom, ylang ylang. There's some tonka bean in the base. It is just so beautiful. And let me say again, the word that I would describe is luxurious. It's a luxurious floral fragrance that is just so delicate and effortlessly luxurious, if that makes any sense at all. Like, the person that wears this fragrance also wears Loro Piana, Hermes, and Ralph Lauren. They're this like old money luxury person, which is goals I aspire one day. So yeah, in the top you get like a bit of citruses, then it starts to dry down and becomes this beautiful melange of florals with kind of like this slightly sweet and creamy woody base. Just magnificent. I know it's expensive, but I'm really starting to get into this brand, Boadicea the Victorious. I'm sampling a lot of them. The other one that I was almost going to put in this list, but I just wanted to pick one, is Ardent. Yes. A beautiful ambery rose and oud fragrance that is just stunning, like absolutely stunning. Yeah, but I'm just going to talk about this one today because it really is beautiful, and right now I'm in this like summery vibe, and this is just perfect for what I want. I will take this one on vacation with me. Amazing fragrance, Valiant from Boadicea. And that is it. Thank you so much for watching my like current obsessions, current favorites. I know I often fall in love with fragrances, but it's because I get to try so many, and you wouldn't believe how many fragrances I have in my collection that I've never spoken about because they're just not a favorite of mine, or I like them, I don't love them. The ones that I mentioned today are really like true loves, and I cannot stop wearing them. So that is it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.